Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Emily Sanzaro, and I live in Launceston, in a little island at the bottom of Australia called Tasmania. And it's a really long way from the Hoover Public Library, but I am so excited to be sharing some music with you today. And just want to start by saying a very big thank you to the Hoover Public Library for having me and extending me this opportunity to share some music. So I'm going to be playing a few different things for you on my harp and using a few different instruments, a bit of a range and a variety. So I can't wait to do that, and I really hope that you enjoy. It's just so lovely to be able to play for people and share. I've done a few live streams actually during COVID-19, and it's been a great way of continuing to be able to share and experience the joy that is music. So here we go. I'm just going to jump straight into it and start with something that you may recognise. I really hope you enjoy. Okay, here we go. Yay! Oh, I'm just getting used to live streams again. I've been lucky to do some live performing to in-person audiences lately here in Tasmania. Things are going pretty well here at the moment. We're in this little island state, and touch wood, we don't have any COVID cases here right at the moment. So we're very, very lucky. And as such, I have been doing a little bit of live performance, which has just been so good to get back to. But I just love live streaming, but it's really funny that feeling when you finish the song and you know people are there. I know you're there. I know you're listening. But I'm sending it out to you, even though you're not physically in the room with me. I still know you're there. And I hope you enjoyed that. That was, I think you hopefully recognized it. It was Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. Such a great song. I love it. Okay, I'm going to share with you now something original. I've been dabbling in composition, and I'm actually recording my first solo album as we speak. And this is one of the songs that I'm recording. So you will see, I guess, to explain a little bit about what I'm doing. I use my harp. I also sing, play the violin, and I have my electric harp as well here. And I'm using a loop station to build up sounds and layers. So it's quite fun. And really, I don't know, I just make up music and have a whole lot of fun with it. So that's sort of how my compositions come to life. But the first one I'd like to share with you is it's a song called Build. So I'm just going to get stuck into that now, but you'll see me using the loop station and building up some layers. I hope you enjoy. Thanks so much. That was my song called Build. I just have a lot of fun just making up music. And it's quite fun with the loop station. You know, you kind of set down a little idea and then you can just build on it and make up some fun stuff. I find it very enjoyable. I really enjoy playing around with guitar effects pedals as well because they make some cool sounds and effects that just add a little bit of atmosphere. So that's quite fun. I'm trying to actually get the live stream up on my computer so I can see some of your comments. So if you bear with me for one moment, I'm just going to see if I can get that happening and see who's here and maybe have a chat, answer some questions perhaps. Let me just see if I can get that up on my screen. No, technology is not cooperating. Never mind. I better play some more music, I think. So for another song that you may know. So I was born in the 80s and I was a teenager in the 90s. And you know how music is really emotive and powerful in terms of bringing back memories of place, time, people, things, emotions and mood. This song is a song that really is a powerful one for me in terms of remembering where I was at that time. And I'd love to share it with you. It's called Teardrop by Massive Attack. That was Teardrop by Massive Attack. My arrangement of it. I love arranging contemporary songs that I love for harp. The harp, I think, is remarkably versatile. I think, it comes with a bit of a stigma, I guess, of how you expect it to sound. And that sound is beautiful. I guess it sort of brings to mind, beautiful glissandos and, this kind of thing, or just, lovely classical music, which is very, very beautiful. And I do play that kind of music and love it. But I really get a kick out of arranging songs for the harp. I just think it's so fun. And one of the things I enjoy most about performing live is when I play a song like that one and I can see people's face in the audience and I can see that moment of recognition, but also confusion. Like, I know this song, but what is it? It's out of context. And then there's the dawning of the realization, which is just a really fun moment for me when they work out what the song is and that it can be played on the harp. It's so fun. And especially with the loops as well, it just opens up a bit of scope to be able to make a complete sound by myself. So there you go. Okay, I think I might play another original composition for you now. And this song is a song called, I'm just trying to decide which one to play for you. I think I'll play a song for you called Revolver. And it's, when I use the word revolver, I mean that it's revolving. It's going round and round. So there you go. I'm going to share that with you now. And I'm going to use some techniques. They're called extended techniques. It's where you make sounds on the harp using different methods in a non-traditional way. So you'll see what I mean as I do it. So I'm going to share that with you now. That was Revolver, one of my compositions. Oh, I love playing that one. I really enjoy using the mallets. So just drum mallets, really nice soft ones. So they're really great for making sound on the string. And it's interesting with the harp, one of the limitations with the instrument is that you're only making plucked sounds. So unlike, a violin or a woodwind instrument or a voice where you can continue to produce sound throughout the duration of the note, like la, you can't do that on the harp. You pluck the string and immediately the sound is disappearing. So it's hard to get that long, sustained kind of sound. Effects is one way that I can kind of do that. But also the mallets are great because I can kind of keep hitting it and keep the note going. So it's quite fun. I really enjoy, if I'm playing a piece, composing a piece or arranging a piece, and I think, I really want to make a particular kind of sound. I really enjoy kind of problem solving and finding ways to do it. And I love singing into the harp. That's another way that I've found I can get that nice long sound. And, harps have this massive, big soundboard and resonating chamber. So singing into the hole, like there's big holes at the back, and by singing into it, it just resonates, and I just love that as an effect and an extended technique. It's just adds a different layer so that there's different, variety of sounds, and a little bit of a palette that doesn't all sound the same. So, yeah, I really enjoy that. Yeah. Okay. So now I think I'll sing something for you, and this is a song. You may know it. It's actually based around a very, very well known song, but it's a different version, and it's a song called "Auld Lang Syne." Most people would know this. Certainly a lot of people. The version that most people know, I don't really enjoy, but I heard this other version of it on the movie Sex and the City some years ago, and it's this lovely moment in the movie where lots of nice things are happening. There's some resolution of conflict for the characters, and it's just this really beautiful emotive piece, and it was sung by this beautiful singer, and her name escapes me, but just the most glorious arrangement, and I've really enjoyed singing it and arranging it for harp and a little bit of violin. So violin is my primary instrument, or used to be. I started learning violin when I was a tiny little thing, and I still play it sometimes, but it's definitely not my instrument of choice. I much prefer harp, which I started learning in my late 20s. So it's been a reasonably newish addition to my life, which has taken over my life in the most happy way possible. I love it so much. In fact, I'm quite obsessed. I'm sure my family and friends would agree with that comment. Harp is, it's just, I feel like it's part of me, to be honest. And I just love being able to play it. So anyway, here it is, Auld Lang Syne. And it's kind of written in quite a Celtic style, and I actually love Celtic music. It was the thing that drew me to the harp in the first place. Really, really enjoy that style of music. It's a whole genre onto itself, but this song is sort of arranged and written in that style. So I really hope you enjoy it. It's kind of new to me to be singing lyrics. I find singing quite terrifying, actually, but I'm making myself do it because I do think that's the best way to get comfortable with something is to just dive in and do it. So here we go. Auld Lang Syne. Should all the acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot for old lang syne? And surely you'll be your gravestone, and surely I'll be mine, and we'll talk of kindness yet for old lang syne, for old lang syne. For old lang syne, and we'll talk of kindness yet for old lang syne. Wait while I ride on the breeze, and for the gallants fight, and we've wandered many a years, seen old lang syne, old lang syne, old lang syne, and we'll talk of kindness yet for old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot for old lang syne? Thank you so much. Oh, I wish I could see your comments. I can't wait to see when I finish. I'll be looking back and reading. And if you have questions, type them into the comments and I will respond to them after the live stream finishes. So please feel free to ask anything at all about the harp or, the way I arrange things or any questions you may have about my setup or anything. I'm really, really happy to answer those things. I really hope that you're enjoying this. I'm not sure who's here, but yeah, hopefully there's some viewers. I can't believe that that I'm here in Tasmania, right at the southern part of Australia, in this tiny little island, and you guys are all the way over in the US. I think that's amazing. It's funny. I think that there have been so many challenges with coronavirus, but also there's been, a few silver linings of having opportunities to do things like this and connecting with people across the world. I think it's really, really special. And I'm really thankful for the good things. I know it's been a very, very challenging time for us all. So, I'm really trying to think about the good things that are happening and having gratitude for that. Okay, well, look, time's ticking on. Once I start playing, I tend to not want to stop. So I'm just conscious of that. But I do still have a couple of songs that I'd really like to play for you. So I'm going to sing another song. This is a song by an amazing singer. She's Canadian, actually, called Feist. And I love her music. I'm sure you'd be familiar with her work. She's an amazing singer and songwriter. And this song, I just love this song. It's called So Sorry. And it's just beautiful. I love the lyrics. I think it's all about, when you're in a relationship and you realize you've probably both not been quite treating each other the way that would be ideal. And it's about saying sorry for that. And it's got a feeling of just love and respect and optimism, which I really like. So I'm going to share it with you now. Just got to get my notes right. I'm sorry to words I always think after you're gone, and I realize I was acting all wrong, so selfish to words I could describe all actions of mine when patience is in short supply. And we don't need to say goodbye, and we don't need to fight and cry. Oh, we should hold each other tight tonight. Tonight, we're so helpless, we're slaves to our impulses, we're afraid of our emotions, and no one knows where the shore is. We're divided by the ocean, and the only thing I know is that the answer isn't for us. No answer isn't for us. I'm sorry to words I always think. Oh, after you're gone, and I realized I was acting wrong. We don't need to say goodbye, and we don't need to fight and cry. Oh, and we could hold each other tight tonight. Tonight. I'm having such a lovely time. I really hope that you're enjoying the music. That was So Sorry by Feist. I love that song. I just love it. It's so lovely. Okay, let me just have a little glance at the time. They did tell me that I could play as long as I liked. Ooh, I'm just being quite self-indulgent now and having a nice time. So, yeah, if you've had enough, then I completely understand. But maybe I'll play 2 more songs. I'm going to give you 1 more original, and then I'm going to play a song that I think you might know to finish up. This song that I'm going to do now, it's quite short, and it's an original song called Clearing Storm. I composed this song and then I really just didn't know what to call it. I struggle a little bit with naming music. And for me, music's all about mood and storytelling and what images are in my head when I play the music. And my daughter actually said, actually, was it my daughter? No, maybe she named another one. No, I'm sorry. It was my husband. And he said, it makes me think of a clearing storm. And I thought, yes, that's exactly right. That is exactly what this song is about. So there you go. I'm not sure what it brings to mind for you, possibly something different. And feel free to share your thoughts on it in the comments. I would love to hear what images and stories that the music brings to your mind. Okay, Clearing Storm, here we go. That was Clearing Storm, one of my compositions. Okay, well, I have had the most delightful time. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in. I'm going to share one last song with you, and I think this is possibly the most fun arrangement that I've managed to come up with, and I'd love to finish off with it today. So this is a song, I'm pretty sure you're going to recognize it. It's by a French group, actually, one of my favorite groups in the world, Daft Punk. I think they're amazing. They're so great. And of course, they had a guest with them on this song, Pharrell. And this is Get Lucky. I hope you enjoy it. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'll say a quick farewell at the end. But yeah, enjoy. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. That was Get Lucky by Daft Punk. Thank you so much for listening. It has been a joy. I've loved it. And a very big thank you to the Hoover Public Library for inviting me to share this live stream today. And I'd also love to do a shout out to the amazing, talented, and beautiful Gelare Poor, who did a live stream for the Hoover Public Library a month or two back. And it was Gelare who connected me with the Hoover Public Library. So Gelare lives in Melbourne and we're friends. So thank you, Gelare. And thank you, all of you, for listening. And I hope that this finds you well. And all my best wishes. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to sign off now. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.